to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Big cat, something is afoot. Something is in the air. Wanting to get to grips with certain paradigms that don't fit what you've got going on. Doesn't go with your hairline. Doesn't go with your greatness. Doesn't go with your doesn't go with. Yes, baby. All of the above. The planetary energies today, Big Cat. We still have what? Mercury in Virgo in opposition to Neptune in Pisces. And as you know, Big Cat, an opposition is raising your or defining, right, your issues, your awareness to certain situations, realizing that you're allergic to bull swanky and F shit, and you're not putting up with what? Point A or point B. This, as you can see, is Big Cat season, and you are leading with love. Love of what? Love of self. You have said what? 2 of these and 1 of those to those that come with this agenda, either point A or point B. This opposition, right, between Mercury in Virgo and Neptune in Pisces is telling you, right, it's not a good time to make a big decision. No, it would be a mistake. Why? The waters is murky. The intel is crooked. This is a season where you need to what? Gather and fall back. You have to know when to hold them and when to fold them, Big Cat. Communications will be what? Coming straight off a forked tongue. Be very careful with any decisions you make with a skullduggerous scoperator that is trying to what? Rain on your parade. Bring the darkness, darling dear. Give you mind-altering fucking ease, blood. In this season, the pomp and circumstance of it all, wanting to bring a Big Cat down with one fell swoop of the what? Inappropriate, misinformed information and intel they're trying to give to you. Didn't take it in, darling dear. Easter Island, Stevie Wonder, posh clap, fist bump. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, Big Cats. Breathe in and send me your energies. Energies up. Oh, straight off with the itching of the right hand, darling dear. Pentacale is afoot. Yeah. Let's dive in with a card. See what the overall energy for this read is. Oh, I hadn't turned on my light. Yes. Now I feel better. Let's move on, shall we? The lesson that the Big Cat needs to know today. What is afoot? School, darling dear. Some of you are what? Understanding that you are teachers, right? This also speaks about what? When the student is ready, the master appears. This is about learning new things. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Some of you are going back to higher knowledge, going back to studying, possibly even putting together seminars, right? Deciding to put your what? Greatness out there as a great teacher, using your cranium, darling dear, to what? Educate the masses. Base of the deck, knowing that you are supported. Psalms 91:1. Why? You fell back on protection, right? And guidance from the Most High Father God, Mother Isis. This is why your ancestral team has been dispatched to what? Prompt you, push you, and point you in the right direction. What direction is that? The undergrowth, darling dear, where you can be unique and be yourself and stand out head and shoulders above those that are of a lesser nature, darling dear. Teaching them what? How a Big Cat rolls. Yes, how you roll. Not with the skullduggerous blood. Let's see what the deeper meaning of school is. School is on page 73. The 7 is the energy of the chariot, Cancer energy, talking about certain success, as well as what? Achievements, darling dear. Some of you are going to be getting accolades, possibly from higher learning, certificates, right? Documentation of your greatness. We also have the energy of the 3. What's that? The Empress, darling dear. Knowing your worth. Understanding abundance is in thee. And you have to tap in to turn up on a bitch or a Mitch. The 7 and the 3 goes to a 10. We have the energy of what? The Sun and the Wheel of Fortune having ended, completed a cycle and transformed. This card guides you to return to school, to further your education and gain new skills. It's all about the skills, darling dear. The best place to get a pointer of what direction, which skill will bring you to your greatness, go into your birth natal chart, darling dear. Look at your midhaven. Look at your north node. The angels assure you that the timing is ideal for you to take the leap and that it's part of your divine life lesson. You'll also find joy in learning about your beloved profession. What did I just say? Go to your birth natal chart. You deserve this happiness. It's part of your loving self-care. Your educational path will inspire others to follow their own intuitive paths as well. For a few, this card also signals that your soul longs to teach in a classroom setting, helping young people develop their minds and acquire skills in a virtual profession, one that angels are happy to support. Did you not see the card of support, darling dear? The Caduceus also speaks about equilibrium, balance. This is about you what? Liking to be in a supportive, informative role. Get into it and get all up on it because your angelic team is supporting you as they have been dispatched by Father God Most High, Mother Isis. Ask them for guidance about your teaching pathway and they will guide every aspect of it from their higher perspective. The angels know which avenue is best suited to you and your talents. They'll guide you to the ideal teaching situation. Big Cat, your domino of the day is the badass alchemist ways, the magician and the hierophant. Good God and gosh, being spiritually guided to what? Putting boundaries, darling dear. Avoiding the confusing and the confused. This is about you what? Leading towards higher education. This is what the hierophant means. An institution, possibly an apprenticeship. And for some of you. The Hierophant also speaks about you what? Leading with forgiveness, darling dear. That F word I keep bandying around. If you don't forgive on every level, you are blocking your manifestations. And that is not good for the big cat as you move forward into your season of enlightenment. It seems to me you are at a decision time whether to take the red pill or the blue pill. Baby, take the red, darling dear. Take the red. The energy of the 5-1 speaks about a love affair, right? As well as a what? A proposal. Somebody's going to be engaged in a situation or putting forward a proposal. Could be a business proposal. Understanding that you will get all of the tools once you believe, right? Conceive, believe, achieve, and act towards self-belief, as well as taking actions in the direction that you what? Built those boundaries, that strength, that spiritual strength. Understanding the call, the trumpet of your future self has been sounded. This is about you what? Getting a hand up from Father God Most High, the divine grace. The energy of the 1 speaks about what? Evaluate everything, darling, down to the last detail. I already told you about what? The opposition between Mercury in Virgo and Neptune in Pisces, right? Not all of the intel is there. Be very careful as you tread today. Somebody's going to trip you up, darling dear. And the Hierophant could also represent prison. And we can't go to prison, big cat. We simply can't. We need to be free so that we can co-create with the divine. Big Cat Chronicles continues. Yes, baby. We're talking about your security, darling dear. The 5 brings the energy of your security. You are strong in them streets. And as you continue to what? Gain in your gusto, tapping into your creativity, creating the what environments that is set for teaching and learning lessons, darling dear. The Jelly Bogelli, Sputnik, right, are what pressed, pumped, and perturbed that you are secure. Managed to secure your perimeter, eh? Whipped up a few things, did you? Eh? Gave them what? 2 of these, 1 of those. I see. This also speaks about what major decisions that you are going to be what? Pressed or pushed to make today. I told you already, this is not the day. They're going to have to wait at least 24 hours. While you go back within, darling dear, this is about you going within to seek the true answer to any major decision you wish to make today. Be on the alert for subterfuge, bull swanky, and out what? Point A or point B? Yes, baby. The 5 and the 1 also brings the energy of the 6. This talks about somebody's about to lose some money, darling dear. A bad business deal, a bad investment. This is also somebody losing money on a studying course. You've paid for a course and you never got what you anticipated. It was bull swanky, darling dear. You was what? You was served by a shoeshine person that just wanted your peas, had no intention of educating you or bringing your knowledge to any levels. Good golly and gosh, this talks about subterfuge. Yeah. Someone is about to lose some pentacles, and it is a lesson indeed. This is about you what? Realizing you should have been more on your guard, took the time to get the correct intel. This is also a warning for going forward, darling dear, to what? Evaluate every situation before you enter and always put God first. What would Jesus do in that situation? These questions you must ask yourself, big cat. This is not the time to be Lot's wife, Salt Bay, living on what? That big F word. Unforgiveness, blood. You can't do it. You better not do it. And if you do it alone. Because I can't come with you. Let's get the other 2 energies around this school, this lesson. This is something that needs to be learned, discovered. Wisdom of the Oracle Chakra deck, I believe this is what it's called. 2 energies, please. Knowing that your intuition is your key, darling dear. Use it wisely. For K, darling dear. Good golly and gosh. Hyacinth bouquet. Right? Keeping up appearances. You understood there was a cloud of confusion around a circumstance that is no longer suiting what you've got going on. It isn't in your itinerary, darling dear. And you are putting what? Those clouds of confusion behind you, realizing that they are nothing but branches that need to be broken off. This branch of communication, right? Taking all of your energies, keeping you confused and stuck. This is also what? You taking your progeny by the hand. What? Being a leader in their life, understanding that they are leading by your example. So therefore, you're going to have to break out of certain paradigms, attitudes, and ways of doing things, because you have been given the task of shaping future minds, darling dear, of emperors and empresses. Know your role in a situation. You've been sent as a teacher. Be that teacher. And this is also the teacher to you what? Your inner self, that chucky side of you that was out of control, allowing yourself to be pulled about by taffy. This is your spiritual team taking you by the hand and about to deliver an ass whooping if you continue to live in unrealistic circumstances with unrealistic personages, right? What else? This is about you what? Looking through the clouds of confusion so that you don't lose that big pentacale in a situation that was lost from the beginning. Can't you see these branches are not ones of abundance? There's not a leaf anywhere. There's no growth in that situation. Break it off, darling dear. Break and block party. Yeah. Releasing paradigms that cause confusion, arguments, fighting, lower energies. Moving yourself and your progeny away from it. Too sweet. Your second energy is perfection, darling dear. This is about you what? Understanding that in order to get a certain level of perfection in your life, you have to bring balance, equilibrium. Speak it into existence, darling dear. Knowing your worth. This is also your grapes of abundance, darling dear, right? Who is in your ear, right? Trying to control your will and what you determine to be as perfect and right in your life. As I said, this is branch breaking season, darling dear. Breaking off those branches, right? Relegating relatives to distant relatives, dusty distant relatives. Leaving that back, front, neck, state stabbing friend, right where they need to be. The jelly bug, gilly mouth breathing ones. Knowing where you are, that you are perfectly imperfect and you are on the right path. You see the yellow sprouting from this female's mouth. What does it mean? This is your sacral chakra, darling dear. Your intellect, your joy. This is also what? You're speaking confidence and assertiveness into your life as well as others. This is about you what? Being encouraged to write. Somebody's encouraged to write that shit down, right? Get it out there. You have to remember, darling dear, your testimony is a life raft survival kit for other big cats. This is about you confidently speaking your truth. Your idea of perfection is where you need to be, darling dear. This is about bringing that balance into your life, speaking it into existence. And it also speaks about what? The jelly bogelly. Can't you see the yellow outlining this female? Yes, they can't break down your barriers. They can't quite get in. I'm also noticing the energy of the blue, darling dear. Your creativities, your authenticity. This is about you communicating such your self-expression. Your inner strength is going to give you an inner freedom, talking your truths in this season and breaking those branches that need to be what? Broken off, darling dear. Understanding that you are the tree and you are the root of everything. Don't be the root of skullduggeration and out what? Point A or point B? Somebody is keeping up appearances, keeping up a facade. A situation where they don't have control. They're being controlled by what? A little finger in the background, darling dear. Somebody's also trying to talk somebody from going towards a different line of education. Some of you are being spiritually educated, leaning into your spirituality, understanding that it is the many that encompass the one. Accepting, darling dear, that you don't have to accept anybody's slice. This is about you creating your own pie. Yes, baby. And it's not a pie of shit. No. You're allowing what? Those that took. Go with your slice. I don't care. Take that slice because I've got the rest to deal with. Yes, baby, the whole of you. What they try to take from you. Spirit is what? Mixing and blending it and realizing that what? It was not for them. They cannot take your energy and give to another. They cannot take your energy and embody themselves. Once they leave your power grid, big cat, know this. They've taken nothing from you, but left a lesson. That you ain't taking a slice, blood. Hey, not from nobody. Today or any of them other days. That's got a D in it, darling dear. What's that day? Yeah. Hey, you like peeking your way out of the duvet. Carefree. As I sip my mocha All these people, these broken people, coming with the juice, but never have the tea of what? Bossed upness. Let's get the energies of this read. Thank you. What did I just say? Transformation. Right? Yes. Two major arcana kicking off from the gate. There's only 22 in a tarot deck, darling dear, and you've got two big players here. This is about your intuition, darling dear. Using your intuition to what? Transform your face in this world. This is about you, what? The deaf to the old, in order for the new to be reborn. Reborn in what? One of intuitiveness and discernment, realizing that you have two wolves inside of you and you are choosing to feed the one of the light. Why? Because the darkness put you in a place where you thought you could never get away from. Death card, Scorpio energy. We also have the moon card coming through with what? The Pisces, as well as a bit of Cancer. This also speaks about what? Depression. Some of you are coming out of a depressive state, understanding that what? It's only you keeping you there and keeping you stuck, right? Marinated in what? Bad juju, bad energy of past situations, ones that you had to leave in order to be reborn. This also speaks about the DNS, darling dear. You doing it like a boss, right? You've come through with what? Your third eye shined up, buffed up, and ready to rock and roll. The moon energy in the upright speaks about what? Secrets, as well as what? Illusions being illuminated to you. False friends, dangerous situations, right? This is also about you what? Having faced your shadow side, feeling everything and rising as only a big cat can. Where's my elbow? Oh, did you see the card that was stuck to my elbow? Push, clap. Another peccadillo. Listen, as you roll out, right, from the DNS, darling dear, you are locking on your what? Your 10th cup. Emotional fulfillment, harmony, and balance. Balance. Did I say peace? Peace of plenty. Peace is money in the bank. Why? You've got the space to think, right? To deal with your emotions. This is about emotional control. Some of you are going to teachers, right? This is the teacher in the sense of a counselor, right? Getting someone else to bounce your ideas off of, so that you can realize that you was what? Being caught up in bad situations, low vibing, bottom feeding, back, front, neck, dagger, and snakes, right? Getting your third eye on that bitch, controlling your darker side, darling dear. And why? Because spirit is about to what? Give you what? The reward of emotional fulfillment for your diligence. You're getting paid for your due diligence. Oh, I love this. Absolutely love this. If it's a union that you require, it's on. This is about you having gone on the fool's journey, experienced the full effect of the tree of life, and now you are being gifted with choice, darling dear. This is about being blessed in their faces, darling dear. Whomsoever you had to break off, right? This situation got old. Can't you see the gray hair? Some of you could have been entrapped for as much as what? Death card, 13 years. Yes, baby. But you've put a stop on that. Pulled the brakes. You hauled and pulled up, darling dear. You didn't like being effed over. And you couldn't what? Listen to the effanies anymore. It didn't go with what you had going on. And that was what? Surviving, darling dear. It would have taken you what? To the graveyard if you'd stayed in that situation. They would have sung Amazing Grace in a deep baritone for you, right? Yes, baby, the bottom feeding snakes. Your rebirth, darling dear. As you step into a new beginning, you can also see the branches at the back, but behind that is a big moon, a full moon. This is your harvest season, darling dear. Scorpio energy. Know this, big cat. Know this. They tried it. They, them, and tried to be what? A destroyer in your life. But they didn't realize they was trying to mess with Divine's child, one of the 144,000 chosen. This is about you what? Having to isolate yourself from dark energies, right? In order to know your greatness, in order to what? Bring your emotional equilibrium back. Put yourself on a different vibrating level in order to what? Attract the same loyalty you give out. This is what? You are in a season of what? Receiving, darling dear. Receiving. Over. Base of the deck. Because you invested in yourself, darling dear. Loyal to a fault. Look at this loyalty about to be paid in kind, right? Let me tell you something. You are what? The full-on Dorothy. You are understanding that home was always within. You had to just get there by any means necessary. You had to do the Alita Adams. Posh clap. You reached it by any means necessary. Let's get some more cards on the table because we're going to have another look on it. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles. We've got the 10 of Wands. Then we've got the 2 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Father God Most High. Faith. The size of a mustard seed. Yes. Right. Let's get it on the tableau before we dive in, darling dears. The dig dealer, the mattress back, the animal in a kitten heel, the pedestrian sperm engineer, the in and outer. And where is the 10th card? The 10th card. The 10th card, please. Baby. Look at this. Whoever that dig dealer is, look what fell on them. They're a liar and a cheat. And them all got to eat. And they would like to have one more out, Julie. We've said hairline. Yes. Let's get the 10th card now. Stop playing. Because this is hotting up, guys. Yes. Let's have the 10th card. Stop playing with us. Thank you. Power grid. Power grid. Hey, hey. Love it. The Emperor. And the King of Pentacles. What about this King of Pentacles? I told you. A season of grace. Being gifted with true love, darling dear. True love's first kiss. The right choice. Put in principalities. Right. And F shit. At your back, using it as what? Your motivation, darling dear. Nothing like the skullduggerers and the backstabbers to motivate a big cat. Are you kidding me? We are what? The diamond that works under pressure. As you what? Embraced Proverbs 31:10. Whether you are male or female, you are precious. You are needed. You are necessary. You have a mission. You are chosen. Let's go over here and see what's going on here. The what of it all, darling dears. We look at card number 1, card number 2, and card number 7. Big cat. As you what went through your transformation, removed yourself from energies that was blocking your blessings, clouding your vision, right? Leaving you in lack, right? In a situation that was going to make you brown bread. Have them singing Amazing Grace for you, darling dear. Where your spiritual team had nearly called the 45 minutes in the NE. Because they thought, they thunk, you was going to give up the ghost, darling dear, and go and join them when you've got a mission, darling. You are about to get your wish fulfillment. This is why what the press pumped and perturbed want the one more round, Julie. You saw the judgment card and the thief card. The Chichinchitara poke out its ugly face straight on the what? The loser. Right? With that for Tomo Panani that's been around the world and Yes. This is what's going on for you, darling dear. clean-up season. Divine is going to give you what? The proverbial genie in a bottle. Why? Because you paid attention in the DNS. You took the time to boss up, educate yourself on a thing or two, or educate yourself about a thing or two, right? Came through confusion, upset, distraught over a bottom feeder. Are you kidding me, blood? Bruh, or sister-string. You bossed up and learned things. And you have become perfect, perfectly perfect in your own unique and unapologetic way. Know this. Oh, love it. Push clap. Fist bump. Let's have another look, see. Why? Why did it happen to you? 10th cup. We look at number 4. We are now going to look at what? Not number 5. Number 9. Right. Are we going to go with the 4? Yes, I think we are. This is why everything's happening to you, because of your loyalty, darling dear. You put your back into learning new things, right? Working on your hairline, right? That is very important, especially when you need to put said proverbial ponytail behind you, like your past. The past with this dick dealer, this person that was in and out of your life. They took your time, right? And your energies and gave it to many a chicken head. The tree sloth with algae in their fur, full on STDs and soul ties. What that shiznai to you? You had to simply do what? Drop down and get your eagle on, darling dear. Why? Because this shiznai and was not for you. It was shit. Can't you see from the cups to the pentacles? You went after the shinola. Yes, baby. And you're being granted grace in this season. The 7 of Pentacles, darling dear, is what? Taurus, as well as Saturn energy. Saturn is in retrograde, right? It's either in Britney Spears mode, where it's telling you, you better work, bitch. Or it's that authoritarian parent that is going to what? Give you the lesson because you didn't pay attention to the lesson. Know this. The 7 of Pentacles, darling dear. This talks about what? That planning you did, right, is bringing the change, a needed change. It's about the solutions, all your solutions that are coming from within, from you tapping into your creativities, having learned new things. You are in a position to teach others. Your testimony is another big cat survival kit. Know this. You think you haven't done great? You've done fabulous, well and gorgeous. Breaking off those branches of skullduggery, right? Of poison. And of what? Those that lack ambition or dreams. Unless it's the ambition and dreams of effing you over. It doesn't go with what you've got going on. You've put down that cup of opium. This is why you're being blessed. The Knight of Wands also speaks about you moving towards a new situation, right? Having been blessed with a new lease on life. New energies, darling dear. Oh, listen, the race you was in, darling dear, you took on the persona of the tortoise. They laughed because the ones talks about the gossips, right? What they left behind us, the pet cemeteryites, the ones that like to talk in 2s and 3s with the Chinese whispers. They laughed at what you had going on as you started to seek. Go yourself. You went within. You gave yourself that damn 10th cup. You realized happiness is an inside job. And you wasn't happy in a situation with a dick dealer, a possession sperm engineer. See, the phone is ringing? Everything is a sign. I speak facts. Who is this and what do they want? How do you turn this shit off? Whoever this is, they're calling me through WhatsApp, right? And if I slide it, well, oh, good God. Talk about passion killer. Go get listen. Don't let them take you off your gangster. I'm telling you, information is going to be put your way today, which is full of murk and murkation. and it is peppered with smokeation. Don't allow yourself to make a large decision today. No, not good, right? It will not be for your emotional well-being, and it will not put no peas in your bank blood. It's going to put what? Lines in your forehead. Know this. This person is looking at your emotional happiness, right? Happiness that you managed to create solo, like a girl on the pole, darling dear. Then watching you balance out your responsibilities. This also brings you the infinity sign of what Dharma, darling dear. It's also my money sign. My money sign. Yes, baby. They're looking at what you've got going on. And they would like to come back. Do they know how to approach the big cat? Did they get the memo? We sent it out. Don't you remember? They're allowed to approach you if they come with said head on a platter, right? They must deliver said head on a platter, and the head must be separated from the body. If they can do all of that, it'd be great. It would be great. Yes, the why of it all. They're seeing your true loyalty, darling dear, and they understand you know how to get to that bag. Why? You're not afraid of hard work. And as I said, you did that hard work solo, like the girls in the polo. This goes to what? 9 of Pentacles. Drama-free, blood. Drama-free. You are allergic to drama and you avoid it at every turn. You understand the full effect of what? Responding, not reacting, giving those, the Easter Island and Stevie Wonder, who needs it, who begged for it, those branches that needed to be broken off, blood. It didn't go with what you had going on. Confused.com. Confused and left behind. Confused and never to be revisited. Confused ear hustler. Trying to look for a way to get back in on your greatness. And bring you what? Burdens, blood. They'll have you bent over before you can say lickety split. Giving it to you without Vaseline. As they seek out a vacant orifice. Right? And an open purse. Right? And no guard to your flip-flop. What's that? Your common sense, blood. They would love to come through with it, but God. Oh my goodness, my cards are so funny. But God. Right next to your wish fulfillments, darling dears. Let's continue with this read because it's funny. How are you what? How are you to create these assets, right? What did you create? Let's look at card number what? 5, right? We're going to look at card number 6, right? And we're also going to look at card number 10. How did you do it? You did it by yourself, blood. You realized that you didn't like getting your ass kicked. Right? You realize that you couldn't grow amongst those that have no ambition and no dreams. You realize that you can't take the air. You don't even want to breathe the air. Round a liar. Let me tell you something. A liar. Oh. Who can stand in the face of a liar? Nobody. Because they're always lying, blood. Out of their lying, lie it in holes. This person is a merchant of slander. They told some serious lies on that shit's IE. And you did what? You separated yourself from that situation. You put down the burden. You was tired of being in fetal position. You understood in a situation, whether it's friendship, work, whatever. If you're crying all the time, that's a funeral, blood. It's a funeral and you're not having it. This is about you being single, managing your responsibilities, and using your power grid, your creativities to boss up on a Mitch or a bitch. Ha ha! Wow, this is a turnout for the books. The Aries energy. This is about you what? Being in control. If you have progeny, you are a wonderful guide, teacher. You are schooling them in how to what? Not get caught up in the nitty-gritty, to overcome confusion, to rely on self because you are perfectly imperfect and you have reason. You are a teacher, darling dear. You've taught many with your actions, the same ones that are what? Spying, would love to come through, right? To bring a bit of zemblanity with them. Law 10 of 48 laws of power. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Oh, hell no. these burdensome ones. The 10 of Wands, darling dear. Lean in, big cat. Lean in. This too speaks about what? You releasing said burdens and be gifted with many achievements. Why? Because of your commitment, darling dear, to hard work. You was overwhelmed with issues in that situation, imprisoned by commitments that were not yours. Can't you see this single? Uno? You came in right with your good dharma, right? And they bent you over and gave it to you without Vaseline, darling dear. And then tried to take your power grid to others, right? But you snapped it back. You took your shit back. Yes. Love it. I'm sure I'm not putting them back in order that it was in, but it doesn't matter, right? We're also going to look at what? When to act. We're going to look at card number 8. When to acting good, India. This is about you knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. Trusting, right? On your own, right? Your own mind, your own guidance. Why? Because it's coming from Father God. This is about you paying attention to the signs and the symbols, right? The signals that are coming your way. Father God Most High. Hierophant, Taurus, energy, darling dears. I told you the forgiveness is what worked it for you. You don't even understand, but you'll see as you continue to what? Live outside the frame and create your own perfection on this Malkuth, because it's being granted unto thee. Your wish fulfillment is coming in with your grace. Whatever you dreamed is about to be fulfilled, darling. Your cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life as you dwell in the house of Father God Most High forever. Chosen one, big cat. Know this, or stop on them. Multiple streams of income. Clean up season, darling dear. This is about you what? Relying on self. The Emperor is standing up for some of you. To be in union with somebody who is like-minded comes with their own shiznai, right? Someone who's going to be loyal, someone you can build with. Love it. Every time I put back the cards, they turned around, and it's for a reason, right? Your wish fulfillment can only be accessed, darling dear, once you put down the burden and walk alone. The burden of what? The bad energy, darling dear. The juju bringer. The ones that always come with the tea, but never the juice, darling dear. No juice to further your ends. No. The skullduggeress are watching your transformation from the nosebleed section, darling dear, and they're not loving it. They don't find it fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. They would love to come back through, because the change that you are now emitting, what you are serving in this season, is highly, highly beguiling and attractive to them. Yes, baby. I suggest you paint a vagina or a fatum on a stick and throw it. Put your back into it. They'll chase it. They have the unsatisfied eyes. Don't you know? Pink is up. And they will bring burdens, STDs, and an ass kicking for you. Right. Let's clarify some of these cards. Look at this. Listen, when I put back the cards, it's spirit organized. See 144 in the chat room. Namaste, big cat. As I say it, you see it. The chosen amongst the chosen. Look at this. Those in and outers in your life, those skullduggerous ones, darling dear. The ones that try to take your power grid and give to many. A whole village of chicken heads, darling dear. They are now seeing you as their wish fulfillment. Why? Because of your energies, darling, that you're giving out. Highly intuitive. Knowing a thing or two about a thing or two. Having what? Because they're spying. Oh, they're always spying. They're watching. They're watching you transform. And they want some of that. But they come with no true emotion and no loyalty to you. Know this. They are single-minded in taking whatever you've got, darling dear. They want you to take on their bills and responsibilities while they can be free, right, to conquer another Russian doll with STDs, darling dear. Another creature bitch from the backwoods, right, looking like they need a whole facial bath and antibiotics. This is what the dick dealer wants. I told you, they've got an issue with counting. They don't know how to count to 2. Shall we clarify these cards? Maybe. Why not? We're already here. Base of the deck, Father God Most High. So nice, Spirit had to come through with it twice. Continue to trust on your inner wisdom, darling dear. This is also my marriage card. This is a partnership coming towards some of you which really desire it, which are really in a fit state to attract what they truly deserve. The ones that have gone through the DNS, the ones that have taken the time to heal the emotional wounds, and the ones that lead with forgiveness. You manifest what you truly deserve. Yeah. Love it. What of this transformation? Oh, yes. Block party! Look how unique and different you are. You can wear 2 shoes and look lovely, fabulous, and gorgeous. This is you, what, 2, maybe 200 steps ahead of the competition, right? Those backstabbers, the gossipers, the ones that didn't see it for you. Block party. Continuing with your transformation. Look, the emotional drain of it all. It didn't go with your hairline. You didn't fancy a friar tuck for 2021, lad. No. You Queens of Swords, that shit. They are lucky. They don't understand. They don't understand. So they're lucky they got the Queen of Swords in their upright. It's buffering aplenty here. As I was saying, you are a truth seeker. You've been through a thing or two, and you've divorced yourself from certain situations that didn't go with your perfections. You've put on the block party, and you've put a lid on your emotions. You left with 8 cups, blood. You weren't happy to leave that situation because you was codependent. You had to understand the trauma bond of it all to cut it out. It's very hard, and some of you are still going for an emotional time. But if you're still crying over a back, front, neck, dick dealing, bottom feeder, where are you? Oh, sorry, I forgot. They're right next to you, spying on your shit. As I was saying, if you're crying over a dick dealer, right, that comes with the attachments, right, and no loyalty to you, has no emotion for you. If you're crying over somebody like that, right, you better go and smack the shit out of yourself in the mirror, right? And when you finish that, go to phase 2. Do the chair on the wall, darling dear. See if you can cry while you're trying to hold the chair pose. Yes, as I was saying, Queen of Swords in the upright, they are lucky that you've given them the gift of what? Law 16. You did what? You planned all the way to the end. The Queen of Swords is highly intelligent. You did the Wendy Williams on them. They're still confused in how you managed to escape. The Maya, the funeral of the situation that you was in. Block party. Block, block, blockety block, block. This also speaks about what? You are being stalked, darling dear, by many. What about the dick dealer? The mattress back. Told you. All looking at your transformation. You've changed your face in this world. This is about you what? Letting go of the old so that the new can be born into your existence. Let go of that situation. It's bullshit. This person was always coming in verbal, mental, physical, woundings, abusive. And they're intelligent. They knew exactly what they was doing. And they did it on purpose. Why? Because they had things to do, blood. They were very busy. Their energy had to be what? Spread out. They had to spread love, man. Their version of love. Which is what? Their futum or their punani on their head. I told you. Tree sloth. They're watching your transformation, Scorpio energy, death to the old. This also, on the Knight of Wands, somebody had a miscarriage or an abortion in this situation. You dealt with somebody who was emotionally cold. You had to ride that pain by yourself, blood. They wasn't there for you then. And they sure as she's naive will not be there for you now. Especially if you've got the block party on, darling dear. Take no messages from them because they're going to try and get at you one way or the other. Could be by proxy, flying monkeys, however. They're going to do the Alita Adams to try and reach out to you by any means necessary. They see you've changed. It's making their foot home hard. They're punani wet. Ugh. Ugh. Oh gosh. Lost for Daniel to that blood clottery. Thank God. Thank God. Hey, I told you, they are going through major tower moments at your transformation, darling dear. Major tower moments. This is also you, what, as the Queen of Swords, you could have dropped them divorce papers on them, right? This is also what, blocking somebody, giving them their trash bags. You told them to get the black bags because one of us will go to prison otherwise. You got them out of your existence and you were sad about it, but don't stay there too long. If you do, you will not receive the gifts that divine is trying to give you, or allow the teachers that you need in your life to come forward. You have to raise your vibration to meet the vibration. As I sip my mocha in my chair, are having a war on my cups. Some are just missing like they was taken in the night, and I know it was broken in private and won't be discussed in public. So I'm going to have to go on another cup forage. If you've got a pretty cup for me, send it to me and I will what? Put it on display as we sip our mocha together. Cheers. What's this? On your 10th cup. You're emotional for... Ooh. What's this? Trying to come out. Cupid's arrows, darling dear. True love. This is what, a new romance on its way, right? One that's things from a different perspective, one where you're not having to sacrifice your soul and your hairline, baby. One that's going to make you see things differently. Why? Because this person is coming through with an intelligent message. This person is coming through with the truth, darling. They're holding the Ace of Swords high, 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 so you can see coming through. Transparent. Why are they being so transparent? Because they see the long term in you, darling dear. They see you as something worth investing in. Love it. What about the wish fulfillment? Your dreams being fulfilled. Your 9th cup. You've got your 9th and 10th cup on the tableau. Baby, this is my marriage card. New home, new job, accolades, whatever the wish fulfillment was for you. Oh, pardon me, that was a spiritual belch because I speaks the truth. Roof, pink is up. It's being granted. Nothing like a season of grace. Well-deserved grace, Big Cat. New beginnings. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. 7 of Pentacles. What you invested in is about to pay off. This is your harvest season. It goes to 8 of Pentacles. You put your back into it. This is about hard work. Blessing on blessing on blessing. On top of your wish fulfillment. You lucky, lucky Big Cat, you. Bossing up on Mitches and bitches. Those that chose to lean on a hell with 1 Pentacles. Oh, grass greener syndrome. Okay. No, because it's the truth, Roof. Listen, look. Jobs, accolades, achievements, a return to your mental health, your hairline being replenished. This also speaks about what? With the Ace of body augmentation. Some of you are going up for surgeries and they're coming out with go in your favor. Some of you are passionately avoiding getting some form of injection. And it's to your benefit. Look, free. You know how Case loves the power of free. You have the 3 of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings in tangible things, a new beginning in your spirituality, your motivation, right? And a new beginning in the truth and clarity, darling dear. There is no higher court than the truth. What about this bad energy? Judgment. Whomsoever this ex-person is in your life, they can't come back, blood. Whatever they did, they can't come back from it. This is the judgment card. Fire, water, and Pluto energy. On its face, they can't liberate themselves from the tight fit that they put themselves in. They're feeling extremely stupid, right? Because of what? Their physical focus. Around the world and I haven't got the darling. There'd be too much bodies on it. The soul tie of it all. They can't come back. And they are under judgment. The wiki, the plate remix. Because they gave too many. Hey, possibly even took your pentacle and gave it out, darling dear. This is you taking the what? The red pill, turning your back on those drudgerous, right, and cantankerous and skullduggerous, right, and hairline taking situations with homosexuals, back front neck stabbing snakes, those dusty, right, relatives, right, that work situation. You're leaving that shit behind. You are not meant to be amongst the many. You are meant to stand alone as teacher and advisor. Know this, whatever field you put your paw on, darling dear. Entrepreneurship comes from the Two of Pentacles. Your own tangible shiznai, bringing balance and harmony for your damn self, solo, like the girls on the pole. Yes. Jealous and co-creative. I already spoke about a missing of a pregnancy, a lost pregnancy. My condolences, especially if you're dealing with a dick dealer, this emotionally cold mother foe. Yes, baby, agency